Another beautiful day in the woods here. I've been thinking a lot about God lately and the whole idea of God. It's kind of funny that it's such a controversial notion. Is there a God? Is there not a God? Really, I think the controversy about is much more what is God, or what are you asking about when you say, do you believe in God? What is your notion? Because I think every single one of us carries a different God inside, a different notion of what God is. Anyway, the Vedanta says a lot of things about the divine. It says it's Sat Chit Ananda, that God is existence. So we can't really argue too much with the fact that we exist, going all the way back to Descartes and probably way before that. I am, our existence is because of the divine, very much like the dream exists because of the dreamer. And that God is intelligence, just this very notion of the ordered universe, the fact that we're finding laws of how things operate, that we can describe things mathematically. God is that intelligence. And then love. That's the other thing they say. God is love. That if you're not seeing God, if you love more. Anytime you see love, anytime you know love, anytime you feel love, that's the presence of the divine. That's how we know it. Love is one of those things that can't be defined, and so quite clearly there has to be something in us that recognizes it, because it really can't be defined very simply. Love is one of those infinite things. But while I was kind of wondering about it, of course, I'm going back to Peace Pilgrim. She was asked by someone, how can I feel close to God? And for those people who believe in God, in any form, really want that closeness, want that knowledge, however you define that closeness even. And so Peace Pilgrim says something. She says, God is love. All right. And whenever you reach out in loving kindness, you are expressing God. God is truth, and whenever you seek truth, you are seeking God. God is beauty, and whenever you touch the beauty of a flower or a sunset, you are touching God. God is the intelligence that creates all, sustains all, and binds all together, and gives life to all. Yes, God is the essence of all. So you are within God, and God is within you. You could not be where God is not. Permeating all is the law of God, physical law and spiritual law. Disobey it, and you feel unhappiness. You feel separated from God. Obey it, and you feel harmony. You feel close to God. That's that whole idea one time, I said, maybe the question shouldn't be so much, do we believe in God? Because, again, that's a moving target. Who knows what somebody means by that? We should ask, do you believe in love? Do you believe in intelligence? Do you believe in existence? Three things that can't really be described and certainly can't be reproduced by mankind yet. And yet there are three things that we seem to know innately, or at least have a concept of innately. So if you feel far away from God, be kind. Go out and be loving. Do something for somebody else. Make a card for someone to encourage them, or draw a picture for your friend just to give to them with a corny saying on it, or call somebody up and just tell them you're thinking about them. That's how we see God. That's how we experience God. Look at beautiful things and let yourself just be absorbed in that beauty. Not create a desire around it, but just letting it be what it is, finding it beautiful in its essence. God is everywhere present and always perfect. He is always felt and touched. It is impossible to be apart from her. It is impossible to be separate from her.